That was my buddy from the Bureau. The plane landed. He's got 2 agents with Weston. They're bringing him here right now.
All right, well, you better clear this joint up, because if Lucinda Stringer's get a load of this or WOIK...
Yeah, I know. It'll be a zoo.
I'm gonna get the interrogation room ready. You gonna call Carly?
No, I don't want Carly to know about this. I want to meet Weston face to face. I want to make sure this is a done deal. Get him to admit everything, and then I'll tell Carly. She doesn't need the undue stress.
All right, it's your call, but I, for one, can't wait to lay my eyes on that converted piece
Oh,
of...
believe me, I know what you're talking about.
Detective Snyder here.
Yeah, right here.
Got a transfer for you. His name's Weston.
This is Weston.
I am afraid that there has been some mistake. My name is Towns, Dr. George Towns.
Yeah, right. Weston, Towns, the same name, inside out. So this compulsion you have to mess with young girls' faces, when did that start?
Now, I tell you, there's been a mistake.
Really? What kind of mistake is that?
Well, my name is George Towns. The doctor in front of it is a PhD, a doctorate in existential theology. I tell you, there has been a grievous error. I don't know anything about this Weston man.
Yeah, well, we know who you are, so you might as well cut the act.
You know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call you Dr. Weston. After all, that is the name you used when you did your dirty work, isn't it? We know that there were 4 female victims, one of whom was in your employ. She was found dead in a graveyard in Belgium.
Oh. Well, I'll pray for her soul.
And Rose D'Angelo, Carly Tenney, they've been rescued. What we need to know is, where is Emily Stewart?
Emily who?
Damn it, Weston, where is she? Where's Emily?
Oh, my dear young man, where in the grand scheme of things are any of us?
What? You cut the act. I am not asking you for the meaning of life.
Oh, really? Well, I would be the person to ask. I've been contemplating that for so many years.
Really? I got a meaning for you. Time's running out, and when it does, you're gonna be contemplating my foot upside your head!
Jack. You see, Dr. Weston, one of your patients was a very dear friend of my partner's here, Carly Tenney. Actually, more than a dear friend. She was what you might call his woman, as archaic as that sounds.
Well, how in any real sense can one of us belong to another?
Yes, well, but you see, Carly Tenney has gotten into my partner's blood. So, you know what that means. He's not going to rest. He's not going to play by the rules until you tell us how to reverse the damage that you've done to her. And this philosophic act, just knock it off, because it's really making my partner mad. And if he blows up, there's nothing I can do to stop it, you know?
Well, I see. I mean, the detective is in love. Love is a very powerful emotion.
You think love is a powerful emotion? Wait till you see the other side of the coin.
This is an outrage. I am entitled to make a phone call to my attorney, aren't I?
Well, I'm sure that you're going to get everything that you're deserving, Dr.
Why
Weston.
is a guy with nothing to hide afraid to talk to us, Margo?
Well, I'd like to know why I should talk to you people. You're trying to railroad me for something that I
Railroad you? We're
didn't
trying to...
admit?
Why don't we get Rose D'Angelo in here? Does that sound like a good idea?
That sounds like an excellent idea. I'm sure that you could positively ID Dr. Weston, save the taxpayers a great deal of money. So, Jack, you're going to be okay here with Dr. Demento?
Oh, who, me? Yeah, with him? No problem. He likes to pick on little girls.
Actually, it wasn't you I was worried about, Jack.
Rose D'Angelo's cell phone.
Rose, it's Margo. I need you down here at the station.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm across the street at house.
Great. Rose, we have Dr. Weston in custody. We need you to positively ID him.
Oh, man. I am so there.
What's going on?
I gotta go.
What? Bro, what do you... What? Oh, wait for... Hold on a second. Okay.
I demand to speak to an attorney. I'm not going to put myself in a lineup without talking with an attorney first.
A phone call for an existential theologist like you? Don't you guys just send out vibes or something?
Rose? Rose!
Where is that creep?
Okay, all right, what's going on?
All right, Rose, we've got Weston. He's here, but you have got to calm down.
I'm not gonna calm down until I get my hands around his throat and I get some answers out of him. I'm gonna find out what he did to me and Carly. I'm gonna have him tell me before. Oh, it's the last thing I do.
Okay, all right, Rose.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Don't you want to see how your experiment worked out? Yeah, a real piece of work. Thanks to you. What's with the get up there? What, are you Professor Satan? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I could never be ashamed of my work, Rose. I was onto something groundbreaking. A breakthrough that... Oh, you people. You think that you've accomplished something great by bringing me here. You're fools. All that you've done is you've thwarted the greatest scientific breakthrough in the last 200 years. I was that close to knowing precisely how the skin ages. I would have been able to accelerate or slow down the aging of the skin at will. I should be getting a Nobel Prize, not an interrogation. And you, Rose, well, you should thank me for taking your shallow, craven life and giving it some meaning.
You know what? No, Paul!
You think this is a scientific accomplishment? You think that this just is a scientific accomplishment? Look at me. You're not a doctor. You're a thief. You steal people's lives. You stole me and Carly and Emily away from the people that we love. And you're a murderer. You murdered Lippy and Mrs. Grossman and God knows who else, a Nobel Prize. You're a psycho with a God complex. You deserve nothing less than a ticket to hell.
Paul, why don't you get Rose out of here and
I
get
want
her
to talk to you. I want to get a piece of my mind. I'm not through with
Rose, really, you've done us good enough. Thank you very much. It was very helpful. Thank you. Paul, thanks. Okay, Dr. Weston, why don't you relax, have a seat? We got a lot of ground to cover.
Yes. Yes, we do. And why don't we start with those little crow's feet there? Yeah, I could take a look at them for you if you'd like. I'm a curiosity to you, aren't I? Take a good look. How old would you say I am? 45? 50? Try 73.
Yahoo, ageless, like Lucifer.
Yes, I know, and divinely inspired.
You're
Like
so
anything
smart,
we've seen.
don't you? Let me tell you how smart you are, Weston. You incriminated yourself. You were positively ID'd, and you're looking at multiple kidnapping and murder charges. I tell you what, you can be the smartest man on death row. So, now, are you ready to cooperate?
I have nothing to say.
Oh, sure you do. You can start off by telling us where Emily Stewart is.
And then tell us how you reverse the damage that you've done to these women. You can reverse it, can't you, smart man like you?
Well, yes, of course I can. As I say, I benefited from the treatment myself any number of times. But give me one good reason why I should accommodate you. Yes. That's right, Detective. I'm talking a deal. A deal in which I give you that information that you so desperately want. And maybe I'll even throw in a little wrinkle cure for you. You keep that in your back pocket, huh? What do you say you, get me some coffee, huh, honey?
You think I'm putting a deal on the table for you? Even if I could, why would I offer you a second less jail time than you deserve,
Oh, that's really too bad. See, if I remember correctly, your Carly, when she's at that advanced aging state, yeah, she must look, what, 40, 50 years older by now? You didn't happen to have any photographs of her around, do you? You know, I do like to keep tabs on the progress of my patients. I'd love to see one. Don't tell me that she's camera shy. Or is it you? Is it that you just can't bring yourself to put your lovely lady on
One
film?
sick freak. You know that?
No. I am a man who insists that you negotiate. You see, I can return your lovely Carly to the state that she was before. All you need to do is negotiate with me. No? Well, all right then. I'm sure that Carly and Rose will be very happy to hear that news.
Keep an eye on this idiot for me, will you?
Come on, Jack.
Has he said anything about my mother,
He's
Emily?
holding out for some kind of deal. Now, I think I can make him cooperate. I just need to pass something by you first.
Anything? What?
How bad do you want him to pay? And how bad do you want to look young again, Rose? Weston claims he has a process to reverse what he did to you, Rose. But he wants to cut a deal. I want to know what you think about that.
So either he pays for what he did for the rest of his life in jail, or I get my face back to the way it was.
You can't dump a decision like this on her, especially not after what she's been through.
Well, what about Carly? I mean, she's further along than me. What did she say?
Carly doesn't know anything about this. You're the one who ID'd him. I want you to know what's on the table.
I mean, I don't want to look like this for the rest of my life, but if that's what it takes to make him pay for what he did, I can live with it. I guess.
You can't do this. She can't make a
In
decision
order
like
to
this
do what
right
I
now.
have to do, I need to know that she is okay with it. It's my decision, okay? It's my responsibility.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make sure that he fixes you, Rose. That you and Carly are back to normal.
Do you need us anymore?
No. No, you can go for now, but please don't tell anybody about this, all right?
All right, Jack, if you need anything,
No.
anything, you let me know. And
This
I'm gonna be
one's
right here.
On me. Let's go.
Oh, where? I demand to know where you're
You're
taking
in no
me.
position to demand anything. Move it!
Wait, where are those FBI agents that were there before?
Oh, gee, I guess they all packed up and went home.
Talk to me, Jack. What's going on?
Whatever happens, you just back me up, okay?
Wait a minute, you know what you're doing?
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Wait a minute. You must let me talk to my lawyer. You can't violate my rights this way. Look, you see what he's doing? Detective, look, he's making you an accomplice to this. Now, please, reconsider.
Well, I guess that cup of coffee's gonna have to wait.
Come on.
Where?
We're gonna take a little ride.